Hey everyone, John Marquis here, your Builder CPA, and today we're going to talk about something that kind of leads into email, and sometimes it might be faster for you to look things up in QuickBooks than to reach out to us with a question. So once in a while, we are so responsive by email that our clients treat it like an instant message system, and they start asking things like, hey, did I pay so-and-so last week? Well, if we are processing your payables for you, our goal is to have your system up to date in real time. As soon as the payment goes out the door, we definitely want that payment to be recorded, whether it's you printing the check or us using some kind of virtual electronic means to send payments after you approve. We want your system to be up to date. And so in some cases, it might be faster for you to go into QuickBooks and search up that vendor to see if that payment went through. By the time we read your email and craft our reply, whatever question you're asking, it might be too late. So the goal is for the system to always be up to date. So when you look up things on your own, you get immediate answers. And a lot of times these emails come into us and we're not really sure what's being asked. And as much as we try to get out of accounting terminology, when we read something that's not in our native tongue of accounting, we might get confused. And instead of providing you with the wrong answer or one that we don't have 100% confidence in, or if we don't understand your question, we're gonna sit here and think about it. And when that happens, you're not getting a reply to your email, you're not getting an answer to your question. So I'm trying to reply to everyone within a day. And if I don't know the answer to the question, I'm trying to acknowledge that or clarify the question or suggest a quick time where we might jump into a call for just 15 minutes. You might be tempted to pick up the phone and try to call me or your other accountant. Accountants are not very good at the phone. We're not all that great at accountants. We're not all that great at email, and we're certainly not that great at phone, especially in this day and age. We're trying to cut costs just as much as everyone else. So most of us don't have anyone here to answer the phone. And realistically, you might have heard this before, there should not be any such thing as an accounting emergency. So if everyone is doing their job right, the system should be up to date and you should be able to pull up QuickBooks and see the information that you need. It really highlights the importance of having an accurate system up to date. The system is designed to keep all of your financial data in one place and ensure that the information you retrieve is current and reliable. It kind of segues into another topic, which I'm super passionate about, duplicate payments. So this happens way more than what anyone realizes. It's just such a risk that businesses double pay bills. You might have it in your queue to print a check for a bill, and before you know it, someone on your team throws down their credit card. They don't tell you, and meanwhile you print and mail the check, and all of a sudden your vendor got paid twice, and if they're not a trustworthy vendor, you might never get those funds back. So, some scenarios where you might want to look up things on your own is if you're wondering if a bill has been paid. In other cases, you might want to run your P&L on your own just to see where you're at for the month. I mean, if you're looking at current month, just bear in mind it's probably not complete. The transactions aren't entered, bank feed isn't done, reconciliations aren't done. You could probably take a look at last month, but all of our tasks are streamlined to go through the system, which hopefully will make it faster for you to look up things on your own rather than waiting for an email confirmation. It really leads to a lot of empowerment for your team. So if people on your team can learn how to navigate and utilize the financial system, they're empowered to handle routine queries independently. This not only speeds up the process, but also enhances your team's capability to manage financial tasks, which is going to reduce your dependency on external communication. It all comes down to efficient communication, honestly. Reserving emails for more complicated or exceptional issues ensures that when you do need to reach out, your question receives the attention that it deserves. So routine lookups can and should be handled within your system. So we want to free up our team to focus on providing you with the high value support. And the best way for us to do that is to carry out our routine tasks that we're committed to in your service agreement, your engagement letter. So as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.